Author Charles C.Y. Peters is currently working on a book about the life, career, and legacy of legendary Elizabethton High School football coach Dave Ryder. And this morning, we want to welcome him to Daytime. How you doing, bud?
Good morning.
I'm going to tell you something. You've got several books out here that you're talking about here, and we're going to get into those in a moment. But what made you want to write this book about Coach Ryder?
Well, these guys are legends.
Yes.
They, Coach Ryder, Coach Bayless, all these guys that coached for years and years.
Years,
and
decades.
The stuff that they done, and they made boys into men,
Yes.
and not only that, they helped young ladies. They were teachers. They were, who were just great people, and people don't need to forget about them. Coach Ryder passed away about 5 years ago, and as time goes, people forget. And I think it's my job to keep people remembering. They can always see it. If they see this book somewhere in a library or somewhere, they can say, hey, I remember that name. I want to read about, Coach
You're
Ryder.
currently working on that book. It's
Yes.
not in publication yet. You're working on it. You want to encourage folks, if they're out there right now, they've got a picture, they've got a story, they've got a memory about Coach Ryder, you would love to hear about it.
I definitely do. They can get a hold of me on Facebook. My email is peters5@charter.net. Yeah, all the stories, the more stories that they get, because people know him better than I did.
Right.
And the players have got so many stories, and I'm getting some in, and some are just great, that people would love to hear about Coach Ryder, and hear the different tales, other than seeing the man on the football field,
And he always, I was telling you before we came on the air, I've been around long enough that I shot games while he was coaching. Always a gentleman, always ready to talk after the games were over, win, lose, draw, whatever was going on. Always a complete gentleman on the field.
Oh, these guys are so smart, and they're so great. And like you say, just talking. I mean, you go back and talk with Jerry White or Coach Bayless or anything.
Great stories.
Yeah, and they know what to say. And a lot of these coaches would get together and do things, on their own. They'd go to state tournaments together or go scout other teams. And the stories, just going back and forth in the vehicles and stuff to visit games, and to scout who they're playing next is just great,
And you got one book here that pretty much has a lot of the stories that you've put in this other books. It's called Blast from the Past: The Legends of Carter County Sports.
Yes, that's got there's over 400 pages, and it's 3 or 4 pages on each player or coach, athlete that that contributed to the sports of Carter County. Sports has changed. It's not like it used to be. Coaches don't coach as long as they used to. And Buck Van Huss, won over 1,000 ball games. Nobody will ever break that record because coaches don't coach that long. And you can't play that many games. The TSSAA put a limit on how many games you can play. Gosh, Charlie Bayless and Coach Van Huss, sometimes they play 45, almost 50 games a season.
Wow. So many stories. I wish we could sit here and talk stories all day long, but we appreciate you. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you. Appreciate
Folks, let's give you that information right there to submit a story. If you got a story, a memory, a picture of Coach Ryder or any of these folks, he would love to hear it. And it's right there. We got his email address right there. He mentioned it. It's right there at the bottom of the screen.